Good evening guys, it's 4:54 p.m. Today is January 5th. Today is FOMC minute release day. I didn't even remember that thing. So after that 2 p.m. news, I realized it, So that's why the morning was choppy. But anyway, so 47, 29, 33, 64, 76, 82 are important for buyers to hold above and break above 47.99 and hold above it. That's a buyer's job. Sellers have nothing to do at this point until price either goes to 48.20 or it breaks below 64. Then sellers are becoming active, and break below 29, more sellers will become active. Okay, so as long as price is holding above 64, at least we have to favor longs. Below that, we can start favoring sellers. Okay, however, that is the story for ES. NQ above 405 favor buyers, and below 405 only reactionary shorts. So as long as NQ is holding below 405, you can take shorts during day trading time frame, but reactionary. And if it goes below 140, you can do more shorts from that point onwards. Okay, so remember these two statements for ES and NQ. When we review the chart, you have to remember these levels. NQ's dream numbers are important. Okay, so dream numbers were today 232 and 194. So remember all these levels while I am walking you through the chart. 232, 194. Gold, no trading. Crude, 76 above long. Dow holding above 314, stay long. So Dow's low today was 314 pretty much. So Dow is now do or die right here, So overall buyers are still there in Dow, but this is a good level that it should hold, for a further higher up move. Break below, some weakness will come in Dow, That's why it just stop right there today. Russell below this, sellers are still there, right? And buyers are from here. So Russell got rejection basically from here and came and went down all the way up to this area. So now Russell has to decide from here or here, bounce hard or go down and go all the way to here, So that's how the situation now, So now remember all this level for NQ and ES. So now 64, this is the area above 100% buyers to favor, right? Below some shorts, and below this more shorts. Okay. NQ above 40, below 405. 405 is way up here, right? So reactionary shorts allowed. Below this pink line 140, more shorts are allowed. Okay, so NQ you can see, and then 232 and then 194 are dream numbers. Below dream numbers, sellers. That is what I said, right? So in the morning, so I'm gonna walk you through first NQ. So in the morning we were observing it, that how it reacts to 194 and then 231 dream numbers, right? So here we did not do anything at the open at 140, but when price went here, we were observing that hey, 194 sellers there, price came down, couldn't go below it, went above it. Here that's where I took my first long in NQ at 194, targeting 230, 231, dream number to dream number, bailed out right here at the top, and then I did not shorted it because of these things. See, internals were holding above zero line. Here they were also holding very well, and there was a bullish disconnect here. Right here there was a bullish disconnect. So no shorts, right? So longs, favor longs, as long as it is holding above 140 now, because that's where it bounced from it, right, in NQ. And then as long as it is holding above 194, you can favor long after above 231, because you already used 194 long one time, and you take an exit here, right? So now second test, you don't want to do it, go long. That is what I said in Discord. You have to wait for entire thing price to go above 231, then favor longs, because internals were lining up to the long side due to the bullish disconnect and this situation, right? But in case if it goes down below 140, then the pre-market plan will come into picture and more shorts will come, right? So here again 140 touch, then this VWAP sellers came in picture, again 140 touch, 140 touch, here again try to break down with this, right? So now you draw a line in real time right here roughly, right? So this is your zone, right? And then it again bounce, again bounce, again bounce, right? And then boom, breakdown. This is where you take a shot right there with this breakdown in NQ targeting 38. That was our level as per pre-market node. There is a level there, 38. So you take a profit here, right? And then you don't do anything, because if you know about FOMC, then you wait. FOMC price touched here, bounce all the way, went up to this zone, right? That was broken down. Look at this, right? That was a short here. But since it was meeting time, FOMC release time, during the release you don't want to just mess up here, right? Because price can technically go higher too. So no shorts here. It's a good level though. Rejection from there, that is justifying the case for more shorts to come. And the moment it went down right here, go through this level, slight pullback here, you short right there, target 910, 911, that was our level, 882 was our level. So right here you take a profit. After that point onwards, no shorts, only longs above 911, so you want to see price pausing here, like pause, breakout above 911, holding it, that's where you go long. Otherwise no longs, but you can still try going long at 910 if you want to, but that is how you should do it. 830, this is where I took the long at 830, right here below it, when ES was right here, right at 15, and that's where I took the long here, and it went into my favor, few points, at least 60-50 points. Then it came down, right? So I bailed out at break even here, right here, and assumed that hey, now today the sellers want to close lower, that's fine. I don't want to short it here at the lower level, if I wanted to short, I will short right here, not here. Okay, so now that's the story for NQ. NQ has a good amount of profit today from the short side. Now ES was this right here. That was a good short. So I will cover this price in a bit, but first let me cover this. So at FOMC, when price NQ went below this, right, day's low, sliced through it, and when you took a short here, ES was a short right at 64, because remember 64 below, we can take some shorts below 29, more shorts. So here entire day price stayed above 64, right, and now it touched this area, which is our line 2, right, 76 area, important, and then got a rejection with the same time with NQ, and then both went sliced through it. This is where you can take a short. By the time you can see internals were also going down, right? So here you can take short in both at the same time, and then target either 47 or 29.33, as I said in Discord, and then you bail out either here or at here 29. This is a 29 area, 47, right? At the same time you can take you can time it with NQ 910 exit, right? So those were the good shorts, right? And then you stop trading, because after that you don't want to go short. However, you can look for longs, right? But with longs you have to wait for a pause, or you have to line up the supports across the board. So when price came down here, first time you bail out your short, right? So I'm going to cover this price action in a bit. Okay, so when price comes down here, you bail out, right, your short at here, right, and then you look for long. But this things is a bold support. It's a very good support, but the problem is, since it's a news driven move down, it can fall further little bit lower, right? So you have to wait for a pause to go long, or you have to line up all the supports across the board, and then you can try without waiting for a pause. So when price went to 20, I love my 20. So when it came down to 20, NQ was at 910 here, Dow was 430 support. So that's why I took the long right here, at 20. And NQ also, I think 910 I did not take it. I take 830 later on, but here that was the support. So you take a long here. In Dow also I took a long at 430. So both of them bounce, right? So the target, so it's up to you now. So if you go long, you are hoping at least price will bounce back to even 47 or even 50, right? or you can even take profit here, up to you, however you want to manage it, you know. So I didn't. So if you want to take profit, this is the broken support and resistance, 8 to 9 points, bail out here, or you can wait and break even stop here, you know, or like 1 point below these things. So here it got rejection, so if you took a profit, fine. If you did not take a profit, here you can bail out, you know. Or there is another way you can trade these things. Since you know this 20 is important, this is important, and this is a bold support too, right? So you can technically wait for 15, or you can take it long at 20. So let's say if you are planning to do 2 contracts, you can do 1 contract here and 1 contract long here, right? And the stop loss, you have to put it below this area, you know. That's how you have to do it. So if you took a long here, did not take a profit, then you took a long again here, right? So 1 and 1, 2 contracts, and when the price goes above, let's say 20 here, you bail out your 20 as a break even, and you hold this 15, right? And you still look for more move up, and if it slices through it, then you basically take a stop loss here, right here. See here, you cut it, right? And then longs did not work out. After that, no trading, done deal. So that's for ES for this price action, right? Now let's talk about this morning price action. See, morning was a choppy, right? Here at 9:30, 9:35, I said day is going to be neutral today, right? That is what I typed in Discord, that today is going to be neutral day. So, and that's pretty much was the case till FOMC, right here, you know, it was neutral, right? Now within the neutral environment, NQ was tradable here, ES was not, because we were observing 76. See here, first time it did not come to this support, so no trade, right? Then it went above 76, and then it was held by this 82 area. So now we know 82 to 76 is the range, so we do not want to do anything there, right? Then price tried to break out above this area, you know, above this range, and went to 87. See, this time that was a game-changing thing. So here I said 2 options, either at 10:30, right? At 10:30 I said either you can short, there is a 50-50 probability, either short is going to work right from this 87.50, or long is going to work. And how do we know that? So I said if long has to work, then buyers have to hold above 84 and backup is 77, and then prove it. If short has to work from 87, then price has to slice through 84 and go below 77 in order to prove that case, right? So one side has to win. So here sellers won. So right, so in this case, if you don't know the statistics the way I explained, right, you can do both shorts and long if you want to, 50-50% probability. So I choose to go long here, right around here. My stop was 77. So I played both actually. So my stop was at 77, long at 84, and then I also had a short order at 77, stop 84 or 83 actually, you know. So I was planning to do both. So I put both the orders in. 84 got filled in, and then price chopped around, right? So here it got rejection. So basically this thing, it got filled, and then it went below it to 77. It was holding 77 here, right? So I was not stopped out, but by looking at this, I had an opportunity to bail out right at here, you know. So that's why I put the arrow. But since I was busy with my strategies, I did not paid attention. My orders were there already, you know, auto setup. So but anyway, if you're observing it, you can see it. So if there was a breakout attempt after this chop, price should have held it at 84 and should not even have come down to 77. That was your warning sign. And when it is chopping around here, something is off. You should bail out right there, you know. You should not even wait for 77. So but anyway, so when I was busy, so I got stopped out, and then my short order got filled right here, you know, with right here. But if you're watching in real time, while I was not, you can short right here, you know, but your stop has to be above this area, you know, 84, 83. So my trade got executed here with that stop, and then price chopped around, and then here breakdown again, right? So now you know sellers are in control. By that time, this things was flipping now. It was staying above, here it started staying below zero line, see, it started going down. So there was this, so all these signs were favoring sellers, right? And then final bump up, and then boom. At this point, sellers were confirming their intention, right? So if you are short from here up to this point, you have to bail out right here at 64, you know. Now because up to that point they was chopped, chop, and then this was a straight down move into this good support at the bottom, right? So here you have to bail out, you know, take profit, or at least trail stop it, you know, some profit and then trail stop above this area 76, you know. And if that was the case during the FOMC, this is exactly what people do, you know, they basically chase your stop and run over. So this is where they ran over all these stops from these shorts and then came down, see. But while you are, if you know about FOMC, then you should have taken the profit here and then waited, and then once this stop thing is gone, price closed here, you short there. So that's how the day ended today. Okay, now tomorrow you want to see what? You want to see if sellers are in control based on today's price action, which I still doubt it, but if they are, then you want them to stay below 29.33, you know, or ideally below even 15. So 15 and 29.33, those are the two resistances now, and you want to see ES staying below it, you know. For NQ, I would say 910 and 16,038. Those are the levels. I want NQ to stay below it, you know. For sellers, above, you have to assume buyers could be back in business, and then tomorrow's closing will let us know. All this thing will continue until January 7th. That is what the date I gave in Discord. Beginning of end of December, I said till January 7th you would expect a down move, right? So we will wait till January 7th, you know, but that's how you should view it going forward. And that'll be all for today.